Hey guys, welcome back to
T&B
Podcast.
Podcast.
I'm
I'm
Bennett.
Trenton. And you're Bennett. I come first, Bennett.
I come first.
What do you mean you go first? It's T&B. I'm Trenton.
And I'm Bennett.
This episode, we're discussing the finale episode of Moon Knight.
Moon Knight, the Disney Plus show that has been going on since
Everybody's raving about it.
end of March, and
How about we roll the intro first? How about right now?
alright. I'll start with my thought.
Go for it.
I thought it was really good. I think it's probably my second most favorite Disney
What's your favorite
Plus.
one?
What?
Which one's your favorite?
WandaVision.
Really? You like WandaVision more than that one?
I think they're really close. Like they're tied almost for me. But I thought Moon Knight was really good. The acting and the characters.
They got some really good actors to play.
Yeah. Oscar Isaac.
Especially Oscar Isaac.
It was really good.
He's really good at playing two different people in the
Yeah.
same body.
Yeah.
Surprisingly good.
That was really good. And I will say the finale really did not do it for me. But other than that, I really liked it. But
I would have to agree with you on that.
We'll get into that. What did you think?
I really have the same thoughts as you, except that's probably definitely my favorite. WandaVision, okay, yeah, it was fine. It was good. It was probably my favorite as of whenever that came out.
Yeah.
But now that's probably my favorite. Just because I had never heard of Moon Knight before.
Yeah.
Yes, I've heard of WandaVision, or Wanda and Vision, but I had never heard of Moon Knight before. And then I jump in blind, and then boom, I just fall in love with the character.
Yeah.
Like, within a span of how many? 8 episodes?
There's
6
six.
episodes.
I think there should have been more.
I've heard. Don't quote me on this. There's season 2 coming.
They definitely set it up, but it also is supposed to be a limited series. So we'll see how that pans
I
out.
think, if I'm not mistaken, I heard that on the Disney Plus app or website or whatever,
Yeah.
that it's now called season finale
Yeah.
instead of finale, series finale. They
Yeah.
changed it to season finale.
I think they definitely could and
Think
should.
Moon Knight definitely could use a second season.
Yeah. Or even like another show with another person, or even a movie.
And especially since we didn't get much of Jack in this movie. Jake.
Yeah, Jake Lockley, he was teased until the very end.
During the episode, I feel like instead of just in the middle of a battle when both Mark and Steven are both losing,
Yeah.
especially with Layla, who out of no one's expectation turned into the Scarlet Scarab.
I hate that.
Really? You don't like that?
I thought it was really, out of character.
I do think it was a little out of the blue.
She, we knew she had, combat experience, but,
Just to immediately.
how does she know
become-
how to use those wings?
Well, I mean, it
good
probably
as-
comes with being an avatar.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was, maybe I don't hate it. It was just that's,
It was a little weird.
And then I really didn't love that it kind of like the fight of Khonshu and the alligator.
What's her name again?
The alligator. I really did not like how they fought.
I have no idea what the alligator's called.
It's like Amon.
Ahmed?
Ahmed.
Ahmed.
I didn't love the fight between Ahmed and Khonshu because they got really big and it was just kind of like a dumb CGI fight. And
Yeah, it was just kind of like, oh my gosh, they're big now. Look at the big guys fighting.
Yeah, and the show.
And then the little mortals are tiny and fighting.
The show the whole time up until that was really personal and psychological. And then
That is true. Like the other people couldn't see them. I still think that the civilians could not see them.
Yeah, So I guess it's like
Because that I feel like they
even
kind of.
the action before that was like small scale, like psychological.
And I feel like whenever Amid became big and the whole city became corrupted, they were just like, scales, 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 scales.
Yeah,
That's the only thing they were thinking of.
yeah,
Not like, it would have been better to see them personally, like, have a panic attack over if their scales are balanced or not,
yeah,
and kind of go crazy that way instead of just being like, all hail Amid, scales must be balanced, like robots.
yeah.
I also, what I was going to get into was when they're in the middle of a fight and it just switches and then everything's destroyed.
Oh, I kind of like that.
You like that part?
Like at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Jake Lockley, probably.
Yeah, but like, I kind of would have want to. I would
I-
like to see
I
the
really-
main guy get.
I really
killed like
wish.
that.
Yeah, I really wish. Like Moon Knight in the comics is like really violent, and
Mhm.
like he was only really violent in this show in the first episode. Like
Well,
my biggest complaint in the show is that if you watch the first episode and then watch the last episode, the like overall tones are like
much
kind of different.
and I think the main part to do with that is Steven got like left for dead, I guess, by Mark,
Uh huh.
and then Mark passed through the field of reeds or whatever, was taken to the field of reeds,
Yeah.
and like didn't like it, so he went back and kind of had the whole bonding experience with Steven.
Yeah.
And so it made them, me personally, I liked that because it made them fight better. Like when you saw them in the air, like since Steven doesn't have a cape, he switched to Steven so he'd
Yeah.
fall,
Like
and
I
then back
thought
to
that,
Mark
I
so
thought
he had a cape.
that was really cool. But
And
I
just-
just wish it was more, a little more like realistic fighting, like violent, like
Yeah,
because that's like when I think of Moon Knight, I
more
kind of
violent.
more like punchy rather than like cosmic laser beams.
Yeah, I would have liked to see Jake's costume or like how he did all that stuff
Yeah,
instead of leave the series without seeing all that.
yeah. I really hope they have another season because they definitely.
I do
need
think
it.
they are. If they don't have another season, I feel like there's going to be a lot of mad fans
Yeah, and it will
just because of that
it
reason.
will be a lot of development for like no reason.
Yeah. And I feel like Khonshu kind of betrayed them almost
Yeah,
by saying, "Yeah, you're free, except, and now I have your other alternative personality
yeah.
as my." So they're really not free at all.
But then they got freed in the end. And I thought that was kind of rushed. Like Layla was like,
Yeah.
"You don't have to be with him," and he was just like, "Okay."
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
And then and what happened to Layla after that fight scene? We never saw her again. Like after that, you
Well,
never.
we saw her in the tomb.
Yeah, like we saw
We
her.
didn't see anybody after the tomb
we saw,
besides
we saw.
Khonshu and Jake.
Well, there was after the tomb. It went back to Mark and Steven.
Oh,
in their
right.
house.
Yeah, I forgot about
And I
that.
feel like there should have been like a couple more scenes, cause like
And then the two goldfish were there symbolizing like their brothership.
yeah, I just wish I feel like maybe there was like a couple scenes that they cut out that should have been there.
There probably was some deleted scenes.
But I really liked the first episode a lot.
The first episode, I know that some of them were kind of, for me at least, if you didn't have background knowledge of it, you're kind of left in the dark.
Yeah,
Like, even just a little bit, like watching YouTube videos or something about it, you're kind of just left in the dark.
yeah,
Because they don't explain anything, really.
yeah. I liked the first episode because they didn't like it was a mystery. But then like episode 2, they like solved like not solved the plot, but like oh, it's Khonshu who is the like leader of him, and that's
Well,
why
yeah,
he's
and,
that.
and that could probably be just because they didn't have a lot of time.
Yeah, probably.
Just because it's a series. And each episode was like, what, 30 minutes? 40 minutes?
45,
minutes, yeah.
something like that.
So that's probably the main reason that
Yeah,
was so
I feel like that
rushed.
kind of happens in every Disney Plus show. Like they feel
Yeah,
like
I mean, they kind of have
they
to.
feel like they should have like a couple more episodes, but they
Yeah.
don't.
But I mean, like, most of the Disney Plus shows, I feel like they're only on there because it would be weird to just randomly come out with a Moon Knight
Yeah,
movie out of nowhere
yeah,
and then have to explain all that.
yeah. Like I think they're good.
It would definitely be
It's
better
just
as a
when you
show.
have more development, you can sometimes tell that there's more to be desired.
Yeah.
I guess would be what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely. I agree with that.
yeah.
There was a lot of growth between, well, I guess not Jake, but between the two.
Yeah, that was
Like from the beginning, Mark being really mad that he had to deal with Steven,
yeah,
and then them being brothers at the end.
yeah, and Steven became more confident.
Right.
Like he was like so freaked out in the start, and now it's just like
Yeah, towards the
they
end, I saw he was really confident.
I liked the way they used like mirrors and reflections.
Yeah, that was really smart.
Yeah, like that's a good way to show them growth. Cause
Yeah,
they could have just like gone the lazy route and just like,
just had the voices.
or just like had him there. It
Yeah,
would just be confusing.
yeah, but Marvel doesn't take the lazy route
Not usually.
except for one movie, Morbius.
Black Widow.
Yeah, that's gonna be a common joke on our channel.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't know already, if you haven't seen those two movies, they're definitely not amazing. They're definitely
Morbius more so.
Morbius more so.
Maybe we'll, if
Plots aren't amazing.
maybe we'll make a Morbius critique. One
We
day.
should.
I'm sure they would love to hear how.
If you want a Morbius critique, leave it in the comments. And if we have so many comments, we'll do a Morbius critique.
Yeah,
And if you guys want to see it, we'll do it.
yeah,
And also leave your recommendations of what we want to do down below, of what you guys want us to do down
yeah.
below. I also think another weird part of the show was how Steven kind of was like falling for Layla a little bit,
Yeah.
and then they just forgot about that.
Yeah, right? Like, at the end, they kissed that one time in, like, a random episode.
And then Mark is all mad about it, and then
and then now
you don't hear about it again.
yeah, they're not mad anymore. And,
Yeah.
like, Layla forgot.
Yeah, everyone kind of just forgot about that.
And, like,
Even Steven kind of.
yeah, what does Layla do now? Did the Avatar leave her body?
Probably not. I would assume now they're like out fighting crime together.
Yeah, it's
Fighting.
just kind of weird. Cause they're all,
I mean, what are they gonna fight now though?
yeah, I know. And they're also not from the comics.
Egyptian evildoers.
Layla's not really from the comics.
No, actually, the Scarlet Scarab from the comics was a evil person.
Maybe
So
she'll
they
be-
might be doing like a swap so that Jake's the evil one and Scarlet Scarab's actually the nice one.
Maybe we'll do like a new show called like
The
Moon-
Scarlet Scarab.
yeah, Scarlet Scarab and Moon Knight or like
Yeah.
Like
Kind of like the Falcon and the Winter Soldier kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of that, that one was.
Also,
If you guys want us to do a review of that, leave that down in the description.
yeah, we could
In the
do
description, in
we
the
could do a
comments.
review of every MCU project ever.
If you guys want it, leave it in the description down below or like the video. Just let us know that you want it and we'll do it.
Yeah. I could do it all day.
He can do it all day. I can do it all night. Moon Knight.
I could do it all day like Steve Rogers. Get it? Cause you said that.
I'm Moon Knight.
Oh, you
hmm
are? Okay.
I
Well,
can see Khonshu right there in the corner. He's standing right there. He's talking to me.
oh.
Kill him. I don't want to kill him.
Anyways, overall thoughts on Moon Knight.
I would say that's a pretty good.
Yeah.
I would say it's close to WandaVision. I do think WandaVision's finale was not as good as this finale.
I would say they're both not that great for me. But I
This finale was definitely better. This finale wasn't an amazing one. I'd say maybe. Did Falcon and the Winter Soldier have a good finale? I don't even think I watched it.
it was
That's how bad
like
it was.
rushed, like John Walker became good.
Didn't he just pick up the shield and he was like, "Yeah, I'm Captain America now"?
He was like good for a second, but then he was evil at the end. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was. I feel like all the finales, except for like Loki, have been.
Loki
bad.
had a really good finale. That's what I was looking for. Loki's finale was the best out of all of them. I'd say maybe Loki's my second favorite.
Yeah.
So it's Loki might be my favorite actually.
They're
I
all,
might have changed my mind.
they're all
I
pretty
forgot about
good.
Loki for a little bit.
Yeah.
Loki's really good.
Yeah. I like that one a lot.
It definitely is like probably Loki, Moon Knight, WandaVision, Hawkeye, Captain America, the Winter Soldier.
And then what if?
Oh, what if? I forgot about that too. What if was good. It wasn't amazing though.
It was just kind of like fun.
It was fun to see all that. If it was live action though, that would have been so cool.
Yeah,
It would be really weird to show that in live action,
true.
especially to tie it into all the movies that are happening now.
Yeah,
Doctor Strange, if you haven't seen that video, go back to that. It was posted yesterday.
yes it was.
Yep, go watch that.
Yeah. The Winter
Falcon and
Soldier.
Winter Soldier's definitely down there.
Yeah.
Probably
Not bad, but the
you
lead-
find us one person who likes Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and we'll get them on the podcast.
Yeah.
Leave their name in the description below. We'll
send,
find them.
Send them in the mail.
That used to be a thing on YouTube. Sending yourself in boxes.
Yeah.
Do you think anyone actually did it, or do you think they were all fake?
I'm guessing they're all fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the thing now that everyone's faking? Mr. Beast videos.
Like
Everyone's trying to copy
their
Mr. Beast.
personality.
Everyone's faking their personality. Are you faking your personality right now?
Oh, you? Well,
Am I?
this brings us to the end of our video. Moonlight was a great show.
Definitely
Highly
was.
recommend it. Not without its faults, but a great introduction.
Does any show have? Doesn't. I mean, every show has
Yeah,
faults. Even
true.
Doctor Strange had faults. Go check that out.
It was a great introduction to a great character.
It was.
And I can't wait to see him in future projects. And yeah.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys in the next one.
Alright.
Bye.